Hello good people, it's your girl Pitumelo from MSD and we are back with another tutorial video. I hope you guys are good. So today's video is about a continuation of the previous video that we did where we were doing integration, and we are continuing with it today. It will be conducted by Matume under mathematical subject. So it's time for you guys to get ready. Please prepare your pens, your colored pens, your notebooks. Bila get ready with your study material because it's time for you to get educated, guys. Let's get to the lesson.
Hi guys, I'm doing part 2 of integration. We will be doing integration of trig functions. So integration of trig functions. So guys, when we integrate sine x dx, integrate sine x dx is equals to negative cos x plus c. This is the formula given on the formula sheet. Another formula, they will say integrate sine ax dx, where a is our constant, is going to be negative cos ax. Remember integration, we divide by a plus c. They can say integrate k sine ax dx. So we take out k as a common factor. It's going to be k times integral sine ax dx. So now we integrating sine ax dx is going to be k times, when we integrate sine ax dx is going to be negative cos ax divided by a plus c. Therefore, which is the same as k over a negative cos ax plus c. Now let me do some example applying these formulas. They can say integrate sine 2x dx. When we integrate sine 2x dx is going to be negative cos 2x divided by 2 plus c. Another example, integrate 3 sine 5x dx. Integrate 3 sine 5x dx, which is we're taking 3 out as a common factor. It's going to be 3 integral sine 5x dx. So remember, when we integrate sine 5x dx is going to be 3 times negative cos 5x divided by 5 plus c. So now negative times positive is negative. It will be 3 negative 3 over 5 cos 5x plus c. I hope you understand, guys. Integrate cos x dx. So guys, when we integrate cos x dx is going to be sine x plus c. This is the formula is given on the formula sheet. Integrate cos ax dx. When we integrate cos ax dx is going to be sine ax divided by a plus c. Last formula, guys, integrate k cos ax dx. Now we're taking k out as a common factor. It's going to be k times integral sine cos ax dx. When we integrate cos ax dx is going to be k times sine ax over a plus c. So let me do some few examples, guys, where we are applying these formulas. Integrate cos 3x dx. When we integrate cos 3x dx is going to be sine 3x divided by 3 plus c. Integrate 7 cos 2x dx. We're taking out 7 as a common factor. 7 integral sine cos 2x dx, which is going to be 7 multiplied by sine 2x divided by 2 plus c, which is equals to 7 over 2 sine 2x plus c. Now we integrate sec squared x dx. When we integrate sec squared x dx is going to be tan x plus c. This is the formula is given on the formula sheet. Integrate sec squared ax dx. When we integrate sec squared ax dx is going to be tan ax divided by a plus c. Integrate k sec squared ax dx. We take out k as a common factor. Is k integral sine sec squared ax dx, which is going to be k times tan ax divided by a plus c. I'm doing examples, guys, applying these formulas. Integrate sec squared 2x dx. When we integrate sec squared 2x dx is going to be tan 2x divided by 2 plus c. When we integrate sec squared 3x divided by 4 dx. Remember, guys, it's the same as integral sine 1 over 4 multiply by sec squared 3x over 1 dx, because we multiply numerators and denominators. Therefore, we take out 1 over 4 as a common factor. 1 over 4 integral sine sec squared 3x dx. So now I integrate sec squared 3x dx, which is 1 over 4 multiplied by tan 3x divided by 3 plus c. Therefore, 1 times tan 3x is tan 3x. 4 times 3 is 12 plus c. Integrate cosec squared x dx. When we integrate cosec squared x dx is negative cot x plus c. Integrate cosec squared ax dx is going to be negative cot ax divided by a plus c. Integrate k cosec squared ax dx is going to be negative cot ax divided by a plus c. So I'm doing examples applying these formulas, guys. We'll say integrate cosec squared ax. Integrate cosec squared 2x dx, which is going to be negative cot 2x divided by 2 plus c. Integrate 8 cosec squared 4x dx. We're going to take 8 out as a common factor. 8 integral sign cosec squared 4x dx. So now we integrate cosec squared 4x dx, which is 8 multiplied by negative cot 4x divided by 4 plus c. So 8 divided by 4 is going to be 2 into negative cot 4x plus c. Therefore, negative times positive is negative 2 cot 4x plus c. Integrate sec x tan x dx. When we integrate, sec x tan x dx is equals to sec x plus c. Easy, guys. This formula is given on the formula sheet. Integrate sec ax tan ax dx. So when we integrate, sec ax tan ax dx is going to be sec ax divided by a plus c. Integrate k sec ax tan ax dx is equals to, take k out as a common factor, k integrate sign sec ax tan ax dx. Then we integrate sec ax tan ax dx, which is k times sec ax plus c divided by a. Now I'm doing examples. They can say integrate sec 2x tan 2x dx. This is easy, guys. Integrate sec 2x tan 2x dx, which is sec 2x divided by 2 plus c. Integrate sec 5x tan 5x divided by 3 dx is the same as integral sign 1 over 3 times sec 5x tan 5x dx, which we take out 1 over 3 as a common factor. Integral sign sec 5x tan 5x dx, which is going to be 1 over 3 times sec 5x divided by 5 plus c. Therefore, 3 times 5 is 15. It's going to be 1 over 15 sec 5x plus c. The end, guys. Integrate. When we integrate cot x cosec x dx is going to be negative cosec x plus c. This formula is given on the formula sheet. Now integrate cot ax times cosec ax dx is going to be negative cosec ax divided by a plus c. Integrate k cot ax cosec ax dx is going to be k out as a common factor. Integral sign cot ax cosec ax dx. So we integrate cot ax cosec ax dx is negative cosec ax plus c. Then is k times negative cosec ax over a plus c, which is the same as negative k over a cosec ax plus c. I'm doing some few examples. Integrate cot square root, integrate cot square root 2x cosec root 2x dx is going to be negative cosec root 2x divided by root 2 plus c. Integrate 3 cosec, integrate 3 cot 5x cosec 5x dx is, we take out 3 as a common factor. 3 integral sign cot 5x times cosec 5x dx, which is 3 multiplied by negative cosec 5x divided by 5 plus c. 3 divided by 5, which is 3 over 5 negative cosec 5x plus c. So guys, I've explained all the integrals of trig functions. So now I'm going to do some problems from different past exam papers. So guys, now let's integrate this question. Integrate sine squared 3x plus cos squared 3x multiplied by 1 plus tan squared 3x dx. So remember guys, we have to know trig identities. So integral sine squared 3x plus cos squared 3x is a square identity. Then it's going to be 1 multiplied by 1 plus tan squared 3x is the same as sec squared 3x dx. These formulas are given on the formula sheet, which is going to be integral sine sec squared 3x dx. So guys, when we integrate sec squared 3x dx is tan 3x divided by 3 plus c. Another question guys of integration, integrate tan x cot x dx. So always guys, we change our ratios to sine and cos. Then it's going to be integral sine tan is the same as sine x over cos x multiplied by cot is the same as cos x over sine x dx. Therefore sine cancel sine, cos cancel with cos. We are left with integral sine dx. On standard integrals, we integrated dx, which is the same as x plus c. So guys, let's integrate 3 sec squared x minus 2 cosec squared x 2x dx. So we're going to separate, is going to be integral sine 3 sec squared x dx minus integral sine 2 cosec squared 2x dx. Therefore we take out 3 as a common factor, is 3 integral sine sec squared x dx minus 2 integral sign cosec squared 2x dx. So when we integrate sec squared x dx is going to be 3 times tan x minus 2. When we integrate cosec squared x dx is negative cot 2x divided by 2 plus c, which is going to be 3 tan x. Therefore, negative times negative is positive. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So 2 is going to cancel 2. Negative times negative is positive. Cot 2x plus c. So let's integrate 3 tan x divided by cos x plus square root of 1 minus cos squared x dx. It's going to be integral sign 3 tan x divided by cos x dx plus integral sign the square root of 1 minus cos squared x dx. So we take out 3 as a common factor is 3 integral sign 1 over cos x multiplied by tan x dx over 1 plus integral sign 1 minus cos squared x is the same as sine squared x. When we remove the square root, it will be to the power 1 over 2 dx. So 1 over cos x is the same as sec x. So 3 integral sign sec x multiplied by tan x dx plus we multiply the exponent is going to be integral sign sine 2 multiplied by 1 over 2x dx. Therefore 2 will cancel 2, it will be 1, which is 3 integral sign sec x tan x dx plus integral sign sine x dx. Therefore, when we integrate sec x tan x is going to be 3 times sec x, and when we integrate sine x dx is going to be negative cos x plus c. So guys, this is the end of integration. I believe you understand. Thanks.
Okay guys, that was it for today. I hope you gained a lot. And guys, if ude umo uduzi and you feel like medicine science subjects do formatapanyana, don't worry. MSD is there to help you. And guys, if you're feeling like that, always remember this words. Simple plus fun is equals to easier. And easy is equals to high marks. That's a motivational quote coming from us MSD to you guys. And then always remember guys, have a positive attitude towards your studies. Having a good positive attitude towards your studies, it will make a difference. Trust me, by doing so, you will go on those subjects that are totally not a monster at all. So if you're new to the channel and also like the video, please do not forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the video, and turn on post notification for new video updates. From your girl Bitumela to you guys, till we meet again with another tutorial videos. Cheers.